What is going on, guys? I hope all of you are doing great out there in the world. And here we are yet again with another new Jurassic World Rebirth figure from Mattel. I'm super excited. This is actually a really cool species. This is a Tyrannotitan. Really unique. I'm pretty sure rather that this is not going to be in the movie. That would be really cool if it was, though. Tyrannotitan was a member of the Carcharodontosaurus. Came out super easy. Carcharodontosaurus family, a super large species. And if I'm not mistaken, his name is Greek, which I should know. This is cool. So it's got a little snapping action. Scan the foot. Alrighty. Oh, and he shakes his head. Alright, I'm going to try that. I'm going to try the puppetry with this guy. What a cool creature to do, too. I was not expecting to see this. That actually kind of freaked me out and made me think this was going to be in the movie. Wow, I love the colors of this guy. And honestly, you know what this actually reminded me of? If you guys ever saw that movie Lucy with Scarlett Johansson. Not the best movie, but there was a second scene with, 2-second scene with a dinosaur in there, and it looked kind of like this. It had like a dewlap and it was running after her. Look at his side-to-side motion. Oh, his arms move and his jaws open when you move all the way to the side. When you pull up, he looks really good. I love the color of this guy. I know he's not that like detailed, and I know his articulation is pretty limited, but I just thought that his colors really, his colors really grabbed me. I love green, and I thought like this dewlap looked cool. I love the orange, reddish, the yellow. He looks great. I love this. The spines on the tail are actually really cool. Didn't even really notice that until right now. He's really cool. Man, you know what? Hammond Collection needs to do this guy. That would be really fantastic. But I'm not going to lie. I love this by twisting the tail back here. That's fun. I'm a kid again. Snap. That's awesome. Oh, he can look down a little bit too. So you can, okay, look at that. So he looks down pretty far. And snaps. Gets a pretty wide bite radius before he does that snap too. There we go. That's pretty cool. And then snaps. He's perfect size to like scale with G.I. Joes or something like that. He is great. Inside of the mouth looks okay. I mean, kind of reminds me of like my Conquistador figure from Mattel. Very similar. Not too much detail, but when you get to that neck and that face, that's when they start really showing what they can do. I love the scale detail here. I love this pattern here that they did on the face. That looks really cool. It's actually really nice. And the color transition, it goes from like really red to orange to almost yellow to green. That's cool. I wonder who decided that. That's a really nice design. I love the color palette of this guy a lot. This is cool. It's kind of neat. He's got some spines facing upward on his legs, almost quill-like. This guy's very spiny. This is really cool. Dew claw back here. Of course, the nails aren't painted on the feet or the hands. That's to be expected these days from them. But they spent all that time on the face and the action feature because he works really well. I saw him at Target the other day with the Titanosaur, the Mosasaurus, the giant Mosasaurus too. The bigger version of it, I forget what it's called. But they also had the Bite and Blast. So I put all this stuff in my cart. I get up there and they made me put most of it back because it's not scanning. They're like, oh, it's going to be available for June 1st. So I just thought that was crazy. So I had to give them most of my cart, but I was allowed to get 2 micro play sets in this cool Tyrannotitan. I was really happy about that. And they had some other smaller figures. I don't know what creature was. Oh, I don't know if it was a Gorgonopsid, but it looks similar to that. But he looked cool. I might go back for him. But I was just so distraught after that. I was like, all right, let's just leave. But I was happy to get him, and he's really cool. So actually really happy I got this guy. I should have got more than one though, man. I'm going to be really sad if I go back there and they're gone. He's really cool. Legs do articulate. They're like ratchet. Whoa. Oh, but he could, actually, in theory, stand taller that way. He looks really great. Tyrannotitan is such an interesting creature for them to pick. I got the cool little Jurassic Park world symbol there. There's a little scan there. I tried it with the oh my goodness, the D-Rex, but it didn't work. So I think something about the app, I don't know. I'll have to take a look at it. 2024 Mattel. Huh. It's 2024 on him. Interesting. But yeah, he looks great. I love him. I love him in this jungle background too. It looks like he belongs there. I think this guy could really menace some G.I. Joes or something like that. He's perfect size. Perfect. Like, let me see. Got my Croc Master here. Let me bring the camera back. I'll show you guys just exactly the scale. A couple more figures and we'll scale it too. So that's him next to a G.I. Joe Croc Master. That's him actually kind of facing down. If he was facing up, he'd be a little bit taller, I'd feel, than the Croc Master. I don't think he's going to master this at all. I think he's doomed. But it's perfect scale. Looks great. So that's nice. I love the Black Series Super Battle Droid. What a really cool figure. Giant figure, but it's scaled to the Tyrannotitian. They do not belong together. He's not very alien enough, I don't think. And then here we go with the Mattel Hammond Collection Atrociraptor from Jurassic World Dominion. I actually love this figure. Wasn't a big fan of the movie. Wasn't a big fan of that CGI. I know we're getting more CGI. Boo. But still, it's still going to be fun. I just wish we can go back to the days of Jurassic Park 1, 2, and 3 when we had like real amazing, fantastic practical effects. But I understand those days may be behind us. That was the past. It's still really awesome. I'm not going to say I totally dislike CGI. That's not true. I mean, there's some great CGI out there. And I know ILM, who's in charge of doing Jurassic World, they've been doing dinosaurs since I think I was born. So it's kind of cool to think about. But that's awesome. They scale perfectly together. The Hammond Collection is going to have way more detail, I'm going to say. And I'm on the lookout for that Troodon. I wanted to get a couple of them, at least 3 of those new Troodons to create a little pack, but yeah, so I mean, this raptor is very minuscule to this Tyrannotitian, and I would say this Tyrannotitian isn't fully grown. I would say he's a juvenile. He looks fantastic, guys. If you see him, get him. I'm trying to think of how much he was. I didn't even look. I just threw him in the cart, but he couldn't have been that much. He couldn't have been that much, but it's definitely worth it. I can't wait to see what else we're going to get this year. And I know there's more figures on the way. I also want to get that Hammond Collection Stigma Lock. That looks beautiful. So what a great year to be a dinosaur fan. And not just a dinosaur fan, a Jurassic Park World fan. So this is awesome. What a cool creature. A creature I have never seen before. I don't know if they've ever made a figure of this before, so I don't want to misspeak. But he is cool. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping by and checking out this cool Tyrannotitian. This new Jurassic World Rebirth Tyrannotitian. He is awesome. The gigantic Thrashers Tyrannotitian, I guess is his true name. But yeah, thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking him out. And until the next time we meet.